Craziest things to happen at Rio Olympics on Schizo Bob. The Olympics are a time for countries to come together and enjoy sport. Sometimes, the Olympics are more like the Hunger Games. Let's take a jaunt through some of the crazy stuff that has been going down during the Olympics in beautiful Rio De Janeiro. Not the mustard capital of the world, I found out. And they also don't make pizza that you can put in the oven out of your freezer. Anyways, number 11, robberies. Ryan Lochte and 2 other swimmers were robbed at gunpoint. They were traveling in a taxi from the French hospitality venue to the Olympic Village when they were pulled over by a group imitating police. They were all told to get on the ground. They took all their money and wallets. Lochte won a gold in the men's 4x200 freestyle relay. In a tweet, he expressed that he appreciated all the concern, but most importantly, he was just glad that they were all safe. As are we here at Schizo Bob. That sucks, guys. Number 10. The Rio Olympics were hit by yet another doping scandal after Russia's Yulia Efimova and 7 other swimmers failed doping tests or were named in the World Anti-Doping Agency's investigation. Poor Russia, don't get to play no Olympic Games. Number 9. Green pool. Apparently the green pool smells like farts. You would have thought they would have at least gotten the water inside clean. Okay, I'm gonna jump in the Olympic pool now. Ugh, gross. Number 8. Everyone is flipping out about the Zika virus. This is a bit blown out of proportion as most of the outbreaks have happened well north of Rio. Still, Hope Solo is getting booze for her take on it. She really needs a good PR manager, yeesh. Also, way to lose to Sweden and then not have any class about it. You know what they say, you can take the girl out of the trailer park, but you can't take the trailer out of the girl, or something like that. Number 7, bus being shot at. A bus carrying Olympic media members was shot at while leaving a women's basketball game between Turkey and Japan. As you can see in this picture, it blew one of the windows out on the buses. Number 6, Australian athletes have been robbed. In this picture, you can see the Australians looking on as they were evacuated for a fire that happened in the car park. Unfortunately, while they were all outside, people inside were making off with their laptops and team shirts. I guess the backed up toilets and undrinkable water won't seem as bad now. Number 5. Water pollution. In this photo, you can see the remains of a doll peeking its head up from the water that is rife with pollution and garbage. And the water is terrible everywhere here. Ugh. There's some really nasty bacteria swimming around, and that might be a tall order for a lot of athletes. This isn't that surprising because Rio has been dumping tons of pollution into the water. Rio said they would have about 80% of it cleaned up by the games, but clearly that didn't happen. Body parts did wash up before the game started and just landed on the beach. That river probably has more body parts in it than the desert outside of Las Vegas. This brings us to our hashtag game. Tell us what you think in the comments below or on Twitter at @TheSchizoBob. Hashtag found in the water at Rio. And tell us what you found while you were swimming in Rio. Number 4, a soldier was shot in the head and 2 others were injured when they entered a part of the city ran by drug lords. They were soldiers that were helping guard the Olympics. These parts of the city are called shanty towns or favelas. In this picture, you can see that the pickup truck was clearly marked, but to no avail. In this picture, you can see the blood and the devastating toll the truck took from serious gunfire. So the military's got it bad, but the police are a whole different story. Thanks, Quick Bakes! We appreciate the subscribe and positive feedback. Wow, only 9,090 subs? Make that 9,091. Hey, tell us what you think in the comments below and you might get featured in an upcoming Schizo Bob video. Number 3, the Welcome to Hell sign. This sign is at the airport when you fly in. Over 85,000 police and military have been put in the city. They have to ask for help with things like toilet paper and even pens. So it's not surprising that they are also asking for wages they likely are not getting. That being said, Amnesty International already ranks the Rio police as the most dangerous in the world. In light of all that, it's disconcerting that Brazilian authorities arrested 10 people who said they were loyal to ISIS and were allegedly planning violence during the games. Social media sites used by ISIS and other terrorist networks have become more active, and much of the language has been in Portuguese, Brazil's native language. As the New York Times reported of Rio's security measures, they lack experience and don't have sufficient human and financial resources. In addition, the structure of public security in the country is weak. Number 2, Olympic venues tend to fall into disrepair, but it's unfortunate that Rio facilities already are. A number of athletes have been posting about it on Twitter. Like this shower, for instance. Stephen Wade posted, "Taking a shower. Oh, God. Man, these are the worst facilities ever." Or the sink that fell apart on Team China. Basin falls while washing at Rio 2016, Media Village. Bed is possible to collapse while in sleep. No electricity in room. It's okay, the sink was probably made in China. And you still got a green sun-kissed. Doesn't that make you happy? Man, but I hate it when my room isn't ready. Matt Slater, just waiting to get in my room in Media Village in Rio. Slight delay as they make the bed, as in actually make it. Man, but Team China again, poor China. Just remember people, duct tape is really useful if you're going to the Olympics in Rio or Russia. Duct tape, saving the Olympics. Number 1, it seems like it's been a mess down there, but at least we know now that smoking marijuana possibly makes you an amazing swimmer. Talk about an anti-doping conspiracy. I mean, the Olympics weren't that bad. At least our professional basketball team didn't get caught at a brothel or something weird. Thanks for watching Schizo Bob. Please subscribe and tell us what you think in the comments below. Oh god, left my bong on the other side of the pool. Thanks for watching Schizo Bob.